chilly day in Milwaukee as we get ready for baseball underneath the retractable roof of American Family Field. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Freddie Peralta, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He will lead this one off today.
Minnesota, the center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Buxton.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish. You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Yelich. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting third.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, no doubt, I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Wind up and the 0-1. Just getting underway here in Milwaukee. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Randy Dobnak will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Taken in by Simmons, and that's the first out.
Batting second.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons has it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Here's Christian Yelich now. Popped him up. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 20.
Daniel Vogelback's next. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Now a throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Wong, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Wong isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Into the box, Narvaez. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In now, Hernan Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a liner. Buxton gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Josh Donaldson digging in now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
That is it.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left and makes all the routine plays.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Cave, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Up next for Minnesota, Miguel Sano. First offering on its way, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. From the stretch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Cave is off at first with 2 away. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate now is Avisail Garcia. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
0-1.
And that one yanked just foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And into bat next will be Freddie Peralta. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1 after 2. It's a 2-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Williams Astudillo.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And now the first pitch.
Ball.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count. Hey.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Stepping in now, Randy Dobnak. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Now the first pitch. As he lines it out to center. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Now batting, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
At the plate, Luis Arias.
Ball 1.
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
No strike.
Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Buxton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And again a throw. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0. There goes Buxton. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick, little single happens, and now you're down 3-0. With the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
As a look, now the pitch.
Hey! It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch. It is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 2-0. Here's Colton Wong now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
In is Christian Yelich. This is just fair as it'll hug the line and head for the right field corner. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
So now to the plate, Daniel Vogelback. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. The 1-0.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So now into the box is Omar Narvaez. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Narvaez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Second and third here, 1 man out.
Ball 2.
And that misses. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go as the third baseman, Hernan Perez. First offering. Weak grounder back to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Now the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Just got a piece to the right side. Yelich at third. Narvaez at second with 2 gone. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Cruz gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Brewers 3 and the Twins nothing. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in is the outfielder, Nelson Cruz. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
This guy has been an absolute beast this year so far, leading the team in home runs as he approaches free agency. Huge payday on the horizon.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And it's fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Standing in now, Jake King, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hit in the air down the right field line. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out with the man at first. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the first pitch. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And there's one down now.
Now back, the pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
Into the box, Freddie Peralta. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
1 ball, no strikes to count. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
At the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Popped him up. Arias takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Peralta, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he falls behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Again, a 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the pitcher, Randy Dobnak.
Now into the box, Randy Dobnak. First delivery to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
2 out, nobody on. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Twins pitcher. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Count is 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside and low, 3-0.
3-0 the count.
And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. So take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Three and 0 now. Daniel Vogelback waits on deck. The 3-0. Down the right field line. Heading for second is Yelich. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jordan Balazovic will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 81, Jordan Balazovic.
Into the box, Daniel Vogelback, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Yelich leads off second with nobody out. Vogelback behind, the ball and 2 strikes.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Here's another 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. First and second here with nobody out. Now both runners on the move. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons on to first to complete the double play.
Third baseman, number 3.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Hernan Perez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
From the belt, the pitch lifted in the air to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Brewers strand 1. They lead it 3-0. So stepping in is Luis Arias. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The pitch.
Ball upstairs.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first
2 balls,
strike.
1 strike.
2-2.
2-2 count.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Now batting, the right fielder. Nelson.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Justin
attention,
Topa
please.
takes over on the mound
Now
here with
pitching
nobody
for the
out in the
Brewers.
6th inning.
Number 56, Justin Topa.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the stretch.
Inside, ball 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
That's a base hit into left field. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
In now, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Jake Cave. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Yelich comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 1-1 fouled off. Lays off 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Twins strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, and that's going to land foul. Wind up and the 0-1 fouled away. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
The count is
Some
1
movement
and 2.
now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Luis Urias, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He grounded out last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's Simmons at short. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 56. Justin.
Tyrone Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15. Tyrone Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they lead it 3-0.
Ladies
Brad
and gentlemen,
Foxberger
your
is
attention,
on to
please.
pitch from the bullpen now to start
pitching
inning number
for the
7.
Brewers, number 45, Brad Foxberger.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Andrelton Simmons.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's down.
A 1-1 is taken for
Count
ball
it,
2.
2-1.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Williams Astudillo.
1 gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
1-2 to
One
the
ball,
Twins catcher.
2 strikes. Ball
Just
2.
off the outside as he can't catch the corner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jordan Balazovic.
Jorge
Your attention,
Polanco
please.
will pinch hit here
Pinch
with
hitting
2
for the
outs
Twins.
and the bases empty.
Number 11, Jorge Polanco.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. Two balls, no strike.
Opposite field to left. A dive, but it's off his glove. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Next to stand in is Byron Buxton, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey!
Now the 0-1.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And he misses there. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Narvaez finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. One left for Minnesota. Still down 3-0.
7th-inning stretch.
Hansel Robles is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Hansel Robles.
Now at the plate, here is Lorenzo Cain for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 4.
Lorenzo Cain.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Boy, that's a
Down
tough
1-0.
pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
The 1-0. Sano trying to get there. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Good
Up
pitch
next
right
for
there to
Milwaukee.
run the two-seamer in on his
The
hands
second baseman.
and bunch him up.
Go
And an
Sam.
easy ground ball as a result.
Ball.
Colton Wong will stand in. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Robles is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Digging in will be Christian Yelich. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a
0-1's
game,
the count.
maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Two and one.
1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate now, Daniel Vogelbach. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Matt Shoemaker takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Into the box, Omar Narvaez.
The catcher.
Swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back to back to back home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Plate, Hernan Perez. As they take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Brewers 6 and the Twins 0. Brett Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 25, Brett Anderson.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Arias. First pitch on its way. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're on the board at 6-1.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
the plate now, Nelson Cruz.
The right fielder. Nelson.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0. Anderson, a 6'4" lefty. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
No outs, nobody on. There's ball four.
Take your man.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So next to bat will be Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Wrong for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So now to the plate, Jake Cave. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up. Narvaez is under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 6 and the Twins 1. So here is Avisaíl Garcia, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Avisaíl Garcia.
Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Luis Urias.
Next to hit, Luis Urias grounded out in his last at-bat. Now pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 25, Brett Anderson.
Keston Hiura will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Keston Hiura.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Simmons is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 6-1. Brent Suter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Now to the plate, Miguel Sano. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he lays off for ball one. Suter playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. He'll try again, 1-2. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
The next twin up, Andrelton Simmons. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, William Astudillo.
And stepping in, Williams Astudillo. His prior history in this matchup, he's 2 for 3. First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Twins. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-1 the final tally today. Milwaukee jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Freddie Peralta earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Randy Dobnak was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.